Adventure can be found anywhere you look, regardless of your comfort level or threshold for danger. It can be found right outside your door, or it can be found in the furthest reaches of the world's most remote regions. For us, we're uncovering our adventure in the mountainous region of Chihuahua, Mexico, along the Copper Canyon Overland route. Known by some as the Mexico Death Road, this gravel track will take us along perilous mountain switchbacks and shelf roads through disputed Mexican cartel territory. But the payoff is some of the most epic scenery we've seen to date. This is Mexico's Copper Canyon, so buckle up and let's roam. Crossing the border into mainland Mexico was the first big step on this crazy adventure we're on. Up until now, we have stayed mainly to the well-trodden paths of fellow travelers, explorers, and overlanders. I'd say at this point we've thoroughly explored what's familiar to us. Where we are now and what we are about to do is a step off the beaten track. We're about to embark on an off-road gravel route through the Copper Canyon in the state of Chihuahua, Mexico. People have thrown around names for this route like the Death Road of Mexico. It's steep, rocky, filled with sharp hairpin turns and switchbacks, and it's well known to pass through cartel country, which adds a level of danger. At this point, we don't really know what that means or what to expect in regard to the cartel presence, but I'm sure we'll find out. Hey, honey.
Hi there.
You ready to do the Copper Canyon today?
Just a little bit of it.
Just a little bit of it. Yeah. So, what do you think you're most stoked about for the Copper Canyon route?
The views.
The views?
Yes, the views.
Okay. Today we're going to be taking off and starting the Copper Canyon route, which takes us to Urique along a really high mountain pass, and you drop down into the town, and then you take another crazy gravel mountain pass over to Batopilas. I believe that's how you pronounce it. We're going to stretch it out over 4 or 5 days and just enjoy the views, enjoy the beauty of Mexico and this part of Chihuahua. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. But first, we've got to get up that road over there. We came down it on the way in here, and it's pretty steep, and it's going to be fun getting back up. Little did we know that this little exit out of our camp spot was a laid-back precursor to what lay ahead. We have learned since arriving in Mexico and starting our travels throughout the northern regions that Mexico is currently in the thralls of one of its most severe droughts in over a decade. There is little to no flowing water in any of the river valleys, and it's quite apparent the drought is taking its toll on the smaller communities in this area. Can you believe it? We actually found someone driving slower than us. It's amazing.
After we just got sped past by a big, huge tour bus going around a corner.
Yeah. As we continue through the mountains, we begin to pass through many of these small mountain towns, each one with its unique charm, the bright and inviting colors creating a stark contrast to the dry and relatively monotone color palette of the surrounding mountains. we just pulled over because, holy smokes, this road is like
Straight up.
20 degrees or something. Yeah, or 20%. Not 20 degrees, 20%. Yeah, it's really steep and we're overheating, so.
First air down in Mexico?
First air down in Mexico. The Overlander information on this road said that this is a well-graded gravel road, and definitely not. And then, with a few more gravel miles under the tires, we were finally approaching our objective. Our first views of the Copper Canyon immediately taking our breath away and leaving us dumbfounded and speechless.
Oh my god!
Oh man. This is wild. Oh.
Crazy. Gallego. Mirador de Gallego.
There's a suspension bridge.
What?
Oh. It's a long ways down.
Thanks.
Someone actually broke it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Phew.
Whoa. This is crazy. Crazy stuff.
My goodness. That is Urique. And then the road we're taking out of Urique is right there. And it goes from the river up behind this big mountain and then over there. Cool. That's gonna be scary.
What you doing?
Well, babe, what are your thoughts on this place?
It's absolutely spectacular.
Absolutely spectacular. Yeah, I'm
See,
inclined to
see,
agree.
see.
This is just it keeps on getting better. Hour after hour. Holy moly. We are racing to catch the sunset, but it's already happening. Ah!
Fruit!
Are you so happy that you're opening up the first papaya of the trip?
So happy! Oh my gosh, I can't even explain.
Now she's into the pineapple.
Yeah!
Yeah, pineapple.
Yummy!
Today has somehow turned into a work-only day. I've got plenty of video work as always. Meg has been working until right about noon, so I think we're just going to stay in this spot and then leave a little bit earlier tomorrow, head down to the river, see if we can camp close to Urique, and then we'll move up back into the mountains the next day after that. So, and the final creation. Holy moly, love.
A tropical fruit bonanza.
Bonanza. Should we just call it Bonanza for now? Breakfast Bonanza?
Breakfast bonanza?
Let's call it
Sure.
Breakfast Bonanza.
Sure.
Well, ready for another sunrise? Or, I mean, sunset?
Yeah, a little
What day
sunset
is it?
cruise.
Where are we? What time? Wow. That's pretty bright.
Yeah.
Like this spot a lot more, but I know the moms won't. Ooh. Yeah, that's a point. Wow. Should I have proposed to you here? Is it
Yeah. Bleach is cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Would be great. I love that plan.
The best reincarnation story.
The second morning at Mirador del Gallego came, and it was time to descend to the valley floor. We were just about to learn how valuable good breaks really are.
What is this? This is pavement? Whoa, it's so smooth. Holy moly. Do you remember what pavement feels like?
It's only been like 200 kilometers off pavement. Felt like years.
Entering into the town of Urique with the acrid scent of burning brakes filling our nostrils, our attention quickly switched from the white-knuckle drive from Mirador del Gallego to the festive streets of the small town, nestled at the bottom of the mountain. The local festivities were in full swing here, and people were pouring into town from all over for a pre-Christmas celebration. We had different things on our mind, so instead of staying for the festivities, we ventured out a little ways to find this.
Water! We are starved of water.
It's like the first substantial amount of water that we've seen since we got to Mexico.
We're both shriveled up and covered in dust. Oh, this town is
The first touch of water in so long. How cold is it? Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually, it's not horrible. It's not bad.
not bad cold.
Oh.
We've spent a lot of time in the deserts of the US and Baja over the past years, but I'm not sure we've ever felt quite as dry and dusty as we have for the past 2 weeks or so here in mainland Mexico.
I love how there's a healer running along with them.
It's
so awesome.
nice. Oh, how cute.
It's so cool. Love it. Oh, going across the river. How'd you do?
I got what's important.
Jizz? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
That's it. Just got beer. Okay, that's
The
cool.
weekend.
Yeah. Well, after a little bit more driving around town, we've got supplies, beer, and gasoline. Should be good to get to Batopilas, and we found a river spot. So maybe we're gonna get a dip. Woohoo! Oh yeah. That tastes like Mexico. Well, are you clean and fresh?
Finally! I actually washed my hair. Whoa.
Way to go. High five for being clean human beings.
It's been interesting for us wandering our way through these hard-to-get-to towns in the low season. Being the only Caucasian folks within 100 miles and driving around in a creamsicle-colored van were more often than not the main attraction. We had the notion to stay in this spot overnight, but being so close to town and right beside the road, the number of curious onlookers was a little too much for our comfort level, so we packed up and moved to a different location. Ironically, we managed to park ourselves directly on the main thoroughfare for footborne locals in transit between Urique and Guapalena.
That looks pretty nice, don't it? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
20 pesos.
And there's cash on the ground? Come on.
Oh, I think I like this spot already. Nonetheless, we were in for an enjoyable and peaceful night beside the river. This spot was so peaceful, in fact, that prior to this moment, my heart rate was low and there was zero stress in my body. Until this moment.
Last night, for the first time in Mexico, I think I actually slept. I don't know what it's been. If it's just been nerves or busy mind or something, but I haven't been able to sleep very well for like the past week. Last night I finally just passed out, and it must be the water, just like the sound of water, just like masked everything.
Today we'll be making the climb out of the Urique River Valley and taking the mountain pass over to Batopilas. A day full of, we'll say, hair-raising experiences. As many of our great adventures have transpired, we're going into this route with what little knowledge we've been able to glean from the internet. But with the ever-changing road conditions in this area, we really have no idea what kind of state the road is in. I guess we'll just have to go and find out, as per the norm.
Today we are doing a route that is going to be wild. Look at these switchbacks. Look at that, eh? Those are some real switchbacks.
If the state of the main road along the valley floor is any indicator of what's ahead, we're in for a classic slow roaming adventure.
Well, this is the first look at the road up to Batopilas, or up and over, and this is getting to the upper limit of what we're capable of, so we'll see if we can continue to make it. So I'd say we're maybe like a quarter of the way up. I don't really know for sure, but our temperatures are staying down, which is really nice. We're like only about 3 degrees over our typical running temperature, and we haven't found anything that's steep enough to stop us yet. Well, hopefully that doesn't become us. Like we may have overheated and then burned up.
Really? That can happen? Your vehicle can catch on fire?
Yes. If anything happens. That's why we carry a fire extinguisher.
Oh my goodness.
The overall quality of the road as we climbed was on the lower end. Although not particularly technical, it was steep,
loose in many sections, and some of the switchbacks were tight enough that we had to stop and back up to reposition in the turn. Reports on the internet had been a mix of you need 4-low and 4x4 to freshly graded and easy to drive. It was clear we had arrived on the former, heavy fall rains having washed away much of the road surface. With a slow and steady approach, we managed to keep the engine temperatures down, but not without a few cool-off stops along the way. I'm also pretty certain our power lock limited slip differential was doing its job and locked the whole time we were moving. If you're enjoying this film and want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's a free and easy way to help our videos make it to a wider audience.
Passed by locals.
A truck with 10 locals in it.
Awesome.
So bright.
As we gained elevation, road quality seemed to diminish with every meter. It wasn't long until we were looking at sections of the road that, had we been going in the opposite direction, we may not have been able to climb back up.
Well, there goes all the plates. Shoot.
Ah.
It was of great surprise and amusement to us to round a corner to find a small community nestled into the mountainside, friendly locals waving as we passed by.
Look at all the goaties. Bit of signage. What do you think?
This is really funny that there is.
Do you think that road's better?
That one goes way, way north.
But that's the road that Google tells me to take if I want to go to Guacochi. It only took us 3 hours to get to this sign.
Come up to our real first obstacle. The gate. Could possibly stop us. You are a most professional gate opener. No. Thank you.
Just one more plate casualty.
Well, it's lunchtime. You need a break from this off-road ordeal.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is the craziest thing we've done together.
Not Telqua Pass?
Well, I mean, yeah, Telqua Pass.
Telqua
But this
Pass.
is like an extended Telqua Pass ordeal. We haven't had to winch anything out of the way yet, but...
True. True. So we were down there at one point. Came all the way up all of these switchbacks. So we're probably just a few kilometers away from the crest of this ridge that we're trying to climb up over. We're definitely only like maybe 2 kilometers from a potential camp spot that we have marked on our maps. But we're kind of getting to that place where if we come up against anything that stops us, you know, it's like we got to turn back around and go either all the way back down or take that other route that goes way, way north. So I want to call it the crux. We're at the crux. If we don't make the crux, then it's a long, long ways around or down. I was thinking about color matching the rims when I painted these, and I honestly don't think it would have looked that bad. Like, it would be kind of cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mountain's just crumbling behind us. Well, a mere 5 minutes up the road, we found camp. Because we can't just pass this up. There's like a perfect platform right here, and we're basically right at the top.
What solar panel do you think this is?
I don't know. Holy moly. Wow. I can't believe that we came from over there. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Wait, over. Oh no, right there.
those are the towns above Guapalena.
These were our last moments before making a somewhat chilling discovery.
So one thing we noticed as soon as we got to this spot was this solar panel right here. And I walked over to it because I was curious. And I saw that there's a charger right there for a Kenwood radio. While I was reading about this route and watching various YouTube videos and stuff like that, and like information online, a lot of people state very clearly that we're going through cartel country. Now, from what we've read, the cartels are mainly like marijuana cartels, I guess. But I heard people talking about how they'd be driving this route and there'd be guys just popping out of the road with radios, basically letting people know out ahead of them that so-and-so was coming. And I think that's what that is over there, because the viewpoint that we were at up there, there's like tons of cigarette butts, and then there's a cooking fire right there, and there's like food cans and stuff right there. So it kind of makes you think that maybe this is like a spotting location or something like that. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna stay here a night, and then I think tomorrow we're just going to like do a pretty good push and move through down to Batopilas, and then yeah, kind of just start moving on a little bit quicker because, you know, I don't know, it's like the first real signs that we've seen, or maybe thought we've seen, of cartel activity, adventure and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
What you making, babe?
Well, I am making sourdough cinnamon bun focaccia.
Okay. Tell me more.
It's gonna be just like a focaccia loaf, but it's gonna be sweet and cinnamon bun flavored.
Okay.
You down?
I'm down.
Okay, great.
Right. Something that's maybe a little bit like miserable. I don't know. I'm gonna put a photo up on your screen right now, and it's this. And it's just a picture of our map on Google, and we haven't even come close to making it halfway. We are at like a quarter, and it took us like 3.5, maybe 4 hours of driving to get here. Yeah, because we started at 10.
Probably 3 hours of driving.
3 hours of driving, yeah.
Just because of all those stops.
Oh my gosh, we have so far to go. So presently there is a gentleman who came by on a motorbike with 2 radios, and he stopped off, and we asked him if it was okay to camp here and if we could go to Batopilas. He said yes, but he's currently up on the viewpoint with binoculars. Oh shit, there's 2 guys up there. There's 2 guys up there right now, and only one came on a motorbike. And it looks like he's radioing. And they're looking at us, so I don't know what to do. We just drove off. So I guess it's okay for us to camp here, but that other guy's still here, so maybe they're just doing like a meetup or something.
So it's kind of like disconcerting. Like everything seems fine and friendly because it's the daytime. But if this guy is a cartel guy and now they have eyes on us, like there's a potential that they come back in the night, which would be really scary. But the problem is that like even if we move, we're still on this road and there's nowhere for us to go other than to the next town, which is going to take us like probably like 5 hours to get there. So I don't know.
Okay, so we've decided to move a little bit further down the road to the actual overlander spot that we were initially trying to make it to. When we came up on that spot, it looked perfectly level and just like a super nice spot to stay. But after what just happened, and there's also like a kid just hanging around with a radio, it just seems a little bit too much like maybe that's their spot, or that's like their lookout or something like that. So we're moving a little bit further down the road, and we're gonna camp there tonight, and yeah, and then just move on down the road as quickly as possible tomorrow. I was thinking I was gonna, fly the drone at sunset tonight, because it's gonna be so epic because it's so beautiful here, but that would be a stupid idea, and we're trying not to be stupid, so.
off to work for the night. Yeah, and thus far, no signs of a lookout.
No solar panels.
No
beer
radio
cans.
charger.
No millions of cigarette butts.
No trail.
It's probably good. Oh my gosh. This is the dough that keeps on growing. Okay. So, this is cinnamon bun focaccia. So this is my cinnamon, sugar, and butter, and this is my dough that's all ready to be dimpled. So I'm just gonna pour this all over top, and then use my grubby little fingers to dimple it in. It's hot. It's hot. Is it fun?
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Once again, sorry to those with misophonia.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead. I'm gonna die now. Cheers. That's good. Well, we're still alive. No one came to kidnap us or steal our stuff or murder us or anything like that last night. So, big thumbs up for that. It was actually really nice. It's super quiet up here. There's just like no sound whatsoever. We heard just like crickets and maybe a dog barking. So it was a nice night.
Yeah. We slept pretty well too.
You get to eat that carrot. You have to eat that carrot now. So now that the cow's had its breakfast or hasn't, we get to have ours. And what is on the menu for this morning?
Cinnamon roll focaccia.
Yeah.
Less dishes.
Yeah.
So right over there is where we were parked last night, and you can see the guy right on the rock. And it's so quiet up here that I could actually hear his radio just a minute ago.
So after seeing the kid still there on the hilltop, and I just like got some binoculars on him for a second there, and I think that he was watching us come up the whole time. And when we got up to that parking spot and went up to the viewpoint and like looked around, like he was just down the hill out of sight from us. And then when that other guy arrived, you know, he kind of came out of hiding, and it's hard to say exactly what was happening there. I think the kid's up there all the time and just like on a lookout for something. I don't know what, but it's just one of those things where you're like, oh, we had lunch like just down the hill and we were probably being watched the whole time. I know at some point, like we were like eating lunch and there was like rockfall happening behind us, just like light rockfall. And we kept on looking back and we're like, what's going on? Yeah, anyway, weird. All right, rest of the way to Batopilas. Let's go. Google says it's going to take us an hour and 45 minutes. Let's see how wrong it is.
I'm calling 5.
5 hours? Okay.
At least 4.
Okay.
Little blondie.
She's like, too steep.
Too steep.
Where do I go?
Can't.
just pull over, girlfriend.
I think we've just graduated to cow herders, and we might be bringing this girl all the way back to Batopilas. Thank you, honey. Really, really dumb. They will run full on.
Yeah, back to your mom. Oh. Back to your mom. No, wrong way.
The road beyond the climb away from Urique was in far better condition and progress was consistent. It wasn't long before we were getting glimpses of the Copper Canyon once again, a geological phenomenon said to be 4 times bigger than the Grand Canyon.
Batopilas, here we go.
Something we have to look at. Wow. What?
Look at the road.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that road. Wow! Wowee! Honey, this is so cool! Oh, wow!
Uh-oh, somebody gonna start crying?
No, shut up.
This is wild.
I'm always giving them carrots and they don't eat them.
Do you think you might want the carrot? I'll just picking some rotten ones. Come on. It's yummy.
I swear, by the time we finish the Pan American Highway,
I'm gonna.
Meg will have forced a carrot down some kind of animal's gullet. Whether they like it or not.
I feel your curiosity. Here.
Well, we found our spot for the day.
This isn't a big step up.
Oh yeah. Just do
almost-
knee presses or whatever they're called. Yep. Here's our spot. It's pretty good. I like it here. Sweet. Not a bad place to eat lunch.
Wowee. How about this?
This could possibly be like the most epic, biggest view we've ever had lunch to. Think it's right?
Maybe.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
This is like an impossible landscape to build anything in. It's unreal that people even have homes here.
For a while after we finished our lunch, we just sat there and marveled at the switchback roads winding themselves up the opposite side of the canyon. It's truly extraordinary to witness the veracity with which mankind will build in an attempt to find a place to call home.
There's two of them.
Yeah, and this one looks like a house pet. Hi. Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes, you are so cute. You are so cute. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
These are friendly pups. This one looks like Mark and Jane's dog. Chica. Yeah. Are you a Chica? Chica's brother? Yes, you're very cute. You're very cute. Yes, you are. Oh, I can take this one home.
You good?
Yeah.
Let's do
You're a
it.
cutie. We have more visitors. Hello there, miss. What are you doing? Trying to hide behind that bush? It's not working. I can see you. You're a very stealthy cow. I can barely see you.
Are the doggies still here?
No. Probably run out of carrots by now, huh?
No. Oh, here's another one. Come.
Hello. Oh, goodbye. It'll happen one day, babe. Okay, bye. Is he back?
Hi, Blue. Oh, hi, Blue. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Blue.
Never will we be so close to taking a dog with us.
Baby. Oh, do you have fleas you made me itchy yesterday?
Look at that cute little scruffer. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Sploot. Splooty. Hi, you. You little Sploot. Hey, buddy. Are you the cutest thing? Are you the cutest thing?
Despite having utterly fallen in love with this little sploot, we decided not to take him with us. One, because we were fairly sure he belonged to the farm up the hill, and two, we had made a choice long ago to not travel with animals due to the number of border crossings we have ahead. It's not an easy decision, but one we intend to stick to, regardless of the challenge.
Okay, bye, Sploot. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you so much, okay?
Don't you get all soft on me. You're the only reason we don't have 10 dogs in the van, okay?
All right, last leg of the journey down to Batopilas. We've got some serious switchies coming our way. Let's go.
Then, once again, we were pointed downhill, with the smell of brakes occasionally wafting into the cab. This was a very steep descent.
Can't believe we've made it down finally. Oh my gosh. That was such a slow and arduous journey to get down here. Holy moly. We made it, baby.
Yahoo!
Holy smokes, there's pavement. Well, I guess that's the end of our adventure, babe.
No. What are you on about? Airing up our tires.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for this.
You wanted more bumpy road?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I live for gravel.
I'm sure you do.
You hear that? I live for gravel.
And with that, our Copper Canyon adventure is quickly coming to a close. We'll make a short visit to Batopilas before turning around and making our way out of the canyon and east towards Monterey. Thank you for being here. We hope that our adventures and travels inspire you to get out there and make your own lasting memories and experiences. There is a big, beautiful world out there to explore. Until the next one, keep on roaming. If you would like to see route information, camp locations, and other behind-the-scenes content, or maybe you just want to help us out by putting gas in our tank each month, you can subscribe to the Slow Roamers on Patreon.
Phew,
The extraordinary tire air upper.
that's me.
Thank goodness for you.
That was quite the adventure. Bye.
Also, make sure to check out slowroamers.com to get yourself some rad Slow Roamers merch.